Alright, so this is actually being recorded after the next two episodes because I found out, I was looking online because after the last chapter, I said to myself, this game just like puts random quests and things and makes them, and like items, and makes them really missable. So I'm just gonna like look at chapter 2 to see like, you know, what the expiration for the quests are. I haven't looked up items yet, so if you have any item suggestions for Chapter 2, because I'm going to be trying to record at least 3 to 6 episodes in advance, so there's a lot of content. So if you have anything coming up that's missable, just like let me know, without spoiling too much. Just like time frames and general locations, you know? But yeah, remember that black book that I got in the Sky Pirate Fortress? So I'm supposed to come back to the Haken Gate. Up here. We were in Bose and we were going out to Crone Pass. I actually loaded up a save in Crone Pass. So I went all the way back to the Haken Gate because that's talking to this guy. And it expires when you go into the Crone Pass to get like the gate between Bose and Rouen. So I already missed it by the time that my recordings are. And that's stupid. Also that, well yeah, there's a lighthouse that I go to. And that's missable by the time you enter Rouen also. Like, what the heck? I don't like stuff with such short time frames like this. But like, at least the lighthouse was on the way. But this is all the way out of your way. Like, it doesn't give you any indication. Anyway, that's enough complaining. Hey, where did the mirror disappear to that was listed in the black book? It would be in your best interest to start talking now. It would be in your best interest to... never mind. Because it's only a matter of time until we find some evidence against you. How many times have I told you to show me proof of wrongdoing? If I'm suspected of something, then prove it. But you can't, can you? Actually, it's Nigel. It should sound like Tim Curry. Smashing! What's the matter? Actually, this man's being held on suspicion of scheming to take over a factory that didn't belong to him. The only bad news is we haven't been able to find any decisive evidence linking him to a crime. We can only detain him for so long, and after that we're gonna have to release him. Oh, so you're looking for some material evidence, are you? Hey, Estelle. Huh? Do you remember that black book we found in the Sky Bandit's hideout? Black book? Oh yes, that one! You mean the one that was hidden inside the vacuum cleaner, right? A book inside a vacuum cleaner? Would you mind letting me take a look at it? Nope, we don't mind at all. Here you are. Hand over the black notebook. ... ellipsis. Haha, this is what I was looking for! Sorry if you heard that. Excuse me? There's no doubt about it. This is secret account ledger for the factory. Hey, Nigel. Take a look at this. Look familiar? This can't be happening. This was taken along with my vacuum by the burglars. Thank you, this has been a great help. Any bracer who can do work like this is a good bracer in my opinion. With this notebook we should easily be able to establish his guilt. I'll make sure we send you official payment through the Bracer Guild sometime in the near future. Once again, I appreciate your help. Yay! So I'm gonna go turn that in a later time, but yeah. I'll meet you in the actual episode. Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth1204 for another episode of Legend Heroes Trails in the Sky, brought to you by muchgames.ca. In the last episode, we made our way over to Rouen, started Chapter 2. We got to the Crone checkpoint over here where we had to stop for the night. Ran into Agate again, the jerk. I found out that he's voiced by Bryce Papenbrook, so I like him. We helped out with a little dog invasion. Good morning, good morning. Good morning to yourselves as well. Thanks for helping out, helping us out the way you did last night. We didn't do much. How about you guys? Did you run into any trouble patrolling the area after that? Nope, everything was fine, like on any normal night. I tell you what though, that was rather strange. Strange? What was? You know how the lights along the road at the checkpoints have the ability to ward off monsters, right? Well, even if there were monsters that approached the checkpoint, there wouldn't be any more than 2 or 3 in number. So yesterday was the first time I've ever seen them come in a large pack like that. Yeah, that is rather strange now that you mention it. Then again, these monsters are a small change when compared to the Imperial Army. We should probably just consider it good training in protecting our base of operations. Is that really the issue here? For us, that's all we're really concerned about. Protecting the checkpoint is paramount. We'll leave figuring out what the monsters were thinking up to you, Bracers. Now, getting back on topic, you guys are heading over to Rouen, right? Are you ready to fill out the paperwork for your gate pass? Yeah, sure. Yeah, thank you. Filled out the paperwork. Well, that's that. Looks like you're done here. Enjoy your travels in Rouen. Thank you. Warrant officer, operate the gate. Welcome to the Rouen region. Blue oceans and white magnolias await you. Oh no, that was the name of the chapter. Reminds me, you'll be heading to Rouen City, right? Yeah, that was the plan. Why? Well, just make sure to report the guild concerning the incident that happened up here last night. There will be payment there from the army for helping us out. Really? Yeah, but you're gonna have to divvy up your spoils with Agate. Alright, enjoy yourselves and good luck in your endeavor to become senior bracers. Thanks! We really appreciate everything you've done for us. Ah, that's really nice of them. Also, I just want to see. That's like the blue shield over there. Yeah, okay, so each region has like their little... That's cool. This is like the dividing line. That's cute. Okay. The attack on the checkpoint last night was good practice. Guess you should be better prepared for emergency, both in body and mind. What are you doing on this side? Weren't you supposed to go into the other side of the checkpoint? Anyway. Southwest, Ruin City, 669 Selge, Minori Village, Northeast, Bose City. Okay, cool. So, we'll go through Crone Trail over here. I mean, these look like they're the same enemies. Can't turn the camera, that stinks. Is gonna be anybody hiding in here? EP charge. Situation seems familiar somehow. What? The chest? Yeah, they're just gonna hide treasure chests behind trees and enemies. That's a new one, right? Let's see, we got this Queen Scorpion and the King Scorpion. 380 health, weak to earth. Large multi-legged arthropod with a very potent poison in the bar of its tail. And you're weak to wind. Well, good news, we have Aerial Strike. And you don't have any earth attacks right now. So I'm just gonna focus you. And you don't have... Okay. So you're a lot less resistant to magic in general, which is great. Wow, dude.
That's that. Let's move out.
You guys are slow. I'd really like some greens, please, though. I'm not gonna... let's just bother just to see if there's a new one. A new egg. Boiled Egger R. Soft body monster. Shell uses fire-based art, explodes. We've already fought you before, so I'm gonna... No. You're not gonna drop the stuff we need either. I tried. What are you? What's going on here? Oh, just more of you guys. Come on, we could have traversed this in the darkness. Minoria Road. Wow. Estelle? This is nice. Look at this. How's the region changed so drastically? Like, well, I guess that's what the border is about. Hey Joshua, check it out. It's the ocean. Yeah, I think I would have figured that out. It's so blue and sparkly, just huge. The sound of the waves and the smell of the tide. This is what it all feels like. This is the first time you've seen the ocean? Well, I can kind of sort of remember seeing it when I was really young. I was on an ocean liner with Dad that one time. This might be the first time I've seen it up close, though. I see. It's been a long while for me as well. We got here by walking, though. No ship this time. Yeah, I feel like we accomplished something. Cool. Let me just take a look at the map quickly. Okay, so we're over there, and Ruin is all the way down there. Wow, we got a ways to go, so we're going to be stopping off in Minori Village, and the Varen Lighthouse kind of sounds like another one of those towers. Where did we? So we started in Roland here, we went to Zmel's Tower, there's the Amberl Tower. No, the lighthouse is not. No, got the Sephiroth, Carnelia, Elmo.
Oh, hi everybody, it's me, Elmo.
I haven't done an Elmo voice in a while, I'm rusty. Oh my gosh, look, it's a robotic... No, it's not a robot, that's just a weird bug thing, isn't it? Ah, it's too bad. What is this? A hammerhead. Straightforward, 465 health. A savage pelagic monster that swims through the air, has incredibly strong jaws. Good news is, you can stab it.
Alright, we're good to go.
We're good to go. Oh, I want to again. Wow, this thing is fast though. I can kill it in 2 rounds, or in 2 attacks, but it is fast, so I want to try to get behind it. That was a little better. Treasure chest. No! Ah, I forgot that those treasure chests usually have monsters in them. Stove plant, 389 health. It's at 200. Oh, it's really weak to water. Monster emitting bluish-white flames confuses enemies with swirling flames. Well, let's speed you up, I guess. Now, and just have you destroy them. Wow. Can I just attack you? Yeah, because I had a... Can I kill you? Yes, I can. Cool. That's a lot weaker than I was expecting to be in a monster chest. Lily necklace. Chest is as empty as your thieving heart. Okay, that's harsh. Wind-based attacks. This gives a comment. Prevents confuse. Prevents seal. Prevents death blows. Defense plus 3. What does the Topaz Talisman do? Right, earth-based attacks and... Okay. Yeah, I forgot that we got everybody's old equipment, which actually means that... Do you have better shoes? Better armor? Yes, chainmail. Awesome. You should have better shoes, though. Yeah, it's straight ours that are so carelessly discarded. Does that mean that they're both just going home naked? I don't want to think about that. Yeah, the enemies are definitely a lot weaker, I guess, since we're, you know, yeah, so the lighthouse, why does the road converge over here? That's weird. The lighthouse is not where we're supposed to go, which means I'm gonna go there. Okay, yeah, let's just keep fighting them. Okay, Varen Lighthouse. Has a village sound, so that's good. Hey, buddy. What to do? What to do? I wouldn't feel right leaving the lighthouse unattended to go get help. But on the other hand, I can't very well leave things as they are either. My, who have we here? What brings you to Varen Lighthouse? Nothing much, just looking around. How about you? Well, I belong here. I'm the lighthouse keeper, you see. No, I must say, it's not an easy task maintaining a lighthouse of this size. Something wrong? Emblem in chest, you wouldn't happen to be. Oh, yeah. Oh, that? Yeah, we're bracers. Junior bracers at any rate. Well, why didn't you say so earlier? You should rush the assistance of an octogenarian and need not pretend like you didn't notice his forlorn expression. What? What are you talking about, old man? Why didn't you say anything to us? Because you didn't ask. Shouldn't the first words out of your mouth as a bracer be like, "Are you in need of any assistance, my elderly friend?" I tell you, young bracers these days are all fight, no care. Where's the love? Where's the compassion? Y'all worlds apart from that manly bracer I worked with before. Now that was a bracer you can set your clocks by. Yes, sirree. I reckon that was 7 years ago, 8 perhaps, however long ago it was. He was better than you two. Well, I can't tell you how much I'm simply loving this abusive lecture of yours. You were saying something about needing assistance. Oh, right. Dire need. You see, I was cutting the grass earlier, and silly me, I forgot to shut the door when I left. And wouldn't you know it, by the time I got back, there were monsters. Monsters all over the place. With monsters skidding around, I didn't dare go back in there. Not that senile yet. So basically, you want to exterminate the monsters, right? That's the idea, yeah. Don't know how many of them there are, though, so try not to die, all right? Okay, we'll definitely do that. I have to wonder, though, why monsters would wander into a lighthouse. They're probably drawn to the septium. The light is produced by a particularly large orbment, as you might imagine. Spot on, whippersnapper. When this happened before, the monsters were all gathered together at the top. Oh, that makes sense. Well, if it makes sense, then get going, girl. Use that brutish body, or show those monsters what's what. Sure will help. You bet it. Let's do it. It's almost inspection time, so please take care of these things as quickly as you can, okay? Make sure you don't let your guard down. Those things are pretty nimble. Understood. I'm ready. Let's do this thing. I think he's one of the monsters. So it's just they're just kind of sitting around. Okay, so this is not the hammerhead. This is something else. Red hammer. I don't know what I expected. Savage pleasure monster. Yeah. Okay, 508 health. Do. Ow. You. I think it's time for you to use a good old AoE. Oh, buddy. And I repeat, oh, buddy.
That's that. Let's move out.
Oh, wow, they're giving out a nice bunch of everything. Cool. Let's have you heal yourself. Actually. Yeah, heal everybody. Well, I'm glad that the enemies aren't really doing much, so we can just sneak up behind them. Now let's just use items. Let's use a vegetable sandwich. Hello? Alright. It's weird. Yeah, defeat all the monsters, yay! I revived Estelle, and the enemy immediately attacked her and killed her. Like, what the heck? Can we cook something nice? Let's make some cookies. And make some smelt. Because as we all know, he who smelt dealt it. Anything cool at the top here? Can we loot this old man's house? Danger, unauthorized personnel prohibited, you jerk. We get a nice view of the ocean though, that's kinda neat. Alright, that was... I thought there would be like a mini boss at the top, but no. Just 4 sets of enemies, that's cool. We did it! Yeah, how did the monster hunter busting go? Stick a fork in it, old man, because this job is done. The monsters have all been taken care of. Everything should be back to normal in there now. Oh my, that's splendid news. Finally, I can put my mind at ease. Thank you for all your hard work. And don't forget, you flex your bracing muscles in the future to flex the hardest, the strongest muscle of them all, the Karen muscle. Well, I'll certainly try to do that. Take care of yourself, you old fossil. If you excuse us. Hey, just what do you think you're doing? Huh? Ain't you forgetting something? Huh? I don't think so. What about, is there anything else we could do for you before we go, my good man? I'm not hearing it. Observe my mouth and mimic its movements. Is there anything else we can do? You get the picture, it's proper etiquette, nay, proper caring to check with your client to ensure there are no other issues.
The dashing young lad who helped me before certainly knew how to leave a good impression. Y'all could have learned a thing or two from him. Hard to believe you're in the same organization that he was. It's like comparing palms to a dragon.
You're really trying my patience, you old windbag. If that dashing young man really was Idios' gifted bracer, why didn't you give us a few pointers, huh? Tell us more about this man crush of yours so we could better ourselves in his image and get off your backs.
Now he's a dapper fellow who came to lend me a hand 7 or 8 years ago. But what a man he was, far different from you, girl, that's for sure. He was a real bracer, not some cheap imitation. In fact, the only way in which I could possibly compare the two of you would be hair color, I suppose.
Of course it's Cassius.
Same sort of reddish brown, exact same in fact. Looking closely, I'd say the color of your eyes is about the same too.
Reddish brown hair and the same color eyes as Estelle? Wait, are you talking about...
I was really hoping you'd be just like him when you said you were braces. I guess that's just wishful thinking. I doubt anything could be amazing as that man was. Can't hurt to try though. Be diligent and maybe you'll be a real bracer one day yourself. Even if you're not dashing, you did help me out and I'm truly grateful. Always remember to care for your clients and you'll do fine.
Yep, that was Cassius. So what do you think? Was he talking about... Yeah, I couldn't help but read into it myself. 7 or 8 years ago would be right on the money. So he was talking about our dad then, right? I think so. If so, though, then of course we're not going to measure up. Yeah, seriously. Though I guess we are braces like him now, so it's kind of flattering in a way to be compared to him at all. If we want to make names for ourselves like him, though, we really have to take it one step at a time, catch up bit by bit, day by day. But even then, I think he's a little out of our league. Yeah, maybe. I can only believe that one day we'll totally outclass him. I mean, we pretty much rule. Anyway, we best get going. This is no time to be horsing around. If we're gonna become world-class braces, we gotta get moving. You're absolutely right. Let's hit the road and see where it takes us. Yay! Completed a quest. There's nothing else over here, which means let's head back to the fork in the road. That's what it was. Let's just avoid the enemies for now. There's the fork. Remember, if you come to a fork in the road, take it. Those are the enemies that we found in the chest. I'm not fighting you. I have, like, no health. Minoria Village. It's a nice place. Civilization at last. With all these pretty white flowers blooming everywhere too. What did you say this place was called? Minoria. It's a little seaside village with an inn. And the white flowers are a type of hibiscus. They're so pretty. The ocean and the flowers together, it smells great around here. It also makes you kind of hungry. Only you would work up an appetite from smelling flowers. Just make sure you eat the food and not the flowers. Hey, I'm a growing girl. It's almost noon anyway, so what would you say to lunch? Fine by me, but do we have any provisions? Why don't we get something local? It's such a nice quiet little town. I mean, we just got to Rouen. That's true. Okay, let's go check out the inn and the tavern. Which we will do in the next episode. So thank you all very much for watching. This has been Sephiroth1204 with Legend Heroes Trails in the Sky, brought to you by Much Games. Goodbye, everybody. I thought I got stuck there. Bye-bye.